It's peanut butter. This is a very quick scope. I just want to clarify. I am not taking anyone's side. The side that I'm taking is the side of everybody on Periscope right now that wants. I am not on Freedom's side. Wants this craziness to end. I'm not on Dree's side. I have made it eminently clear that I don't condone any of this shit that's going on. None of it. I've made it very, very clear. So I just want people to know I'm not to end. And the thing is that taking sides, anyone's side, I just want this to, in order for something this big to end, you have to start somewhere. There has to be a start. It can at least try. You can try to get people to listen to logic. Okay, Dree would not even listen to anybody. Okay? A week ago, she would simply block you. She is at least listening. Okay, so that's the start. You start from there, and it's probably going to go nowhere. Everybody's hurting. It may go nowhere. I get. Listen, trust me. I know. Listen, I've seen what's happened to everybody. It's really sad. The fallout from this is really sad. But you have to start somewhere. And there's no use in me even trying to talk to Dree and trying to get her to apologize if Freedom and the people that are supporting Freedom, if their ultimate goal is to have Dree off the app, then I'm not even going to bother to talk to Dree, because she's made it very clear she's not leaving the app. So if that's what they want, then I'm not even going to bother to talk to her. But she is at least listening. And she was listening. And she started to apologize to some people. So correct me if I'm wrong, but that is a start. Start, right? That is a You know what, Charlotte? Here's the thing. I don't want to compare people, but there have been some people on here that were absolutely horrific. Although lately the stuff has gotten really bad. They may not be sincere, and that's fine. That's fine. It's a start. It's just a start. But the funny thing is, Charlotte, the disgusting things that are now considered, one person on here that did so many commonplace, doxing, addresses, accusing people of having sex with animals, calling people pedophiles. That one person, Cage, there were very few people that wanted him off the app. In fact, most people wanted him around. So, shit like that, don't start. The thing is, you don't get to peace treaties and shit start with ultimatums. They start with negotiations. You sit down, you have a little bit of a discussion. I've been down this road before. I have low expectations. That may be true, Lisa. That may be true. I'm expecting. I have questions, but at least I can talk. I'm not a party to any of this. I am not on anyone's side. I don't have a stake in this, other than I think people are sick of the turn that this has taken, and people are really and truly sick. They just want it to end. If everybody disagrees and they want it to keep going and get worse and worse, then I'll step off. All the people I'll step off, and I won't even attempt with her. Scoped again and again, batting Dree, don't want to. There's a lot of wrong in all of this, and no one person is a victim. There are a lot of victims and a lot of perpetrators in this entire thing. A lot of. victims and a lot of perpetrators. It is peanut butter. It's peanut butter. Yeah, I history with DF. I get that, but you know, here's the one thing. Here's the thing, you guys. I don't have a history with freedom. I don't have a beauty. I don't have a history with any of these people. I am not friends with any of them. Not one of them. Have no history with everybody of them. So I'm not biased in any of this. And I think most people who are not on anyone's side and can sit back and say that this has gotten completely out of hand, and there are a lot of people who have done wrong and a lot of people that need to apologize, because I want it to end, and it has to start somewhere, and I didn't put myself in it. I spoke facts about laws and how wrong it was to record people. No one's saying she is not a victim. I am not calling her a victim. I never said. I have remained neutral that she was a victim. Neutral. I simply want to at least start some sort of dialogue, and then it goes from there. That's all I want to do. Not go anywhere, and that's fine, but at least it may not. I tried, and then you guys can kill each other. That's fine. You all can just go skin each other's backs. Yeah, I agree that there's a lot wrong in all of this. I made it very clear that I don't condone any of this, and I certainly don't condone any of Dree's behavior. So why people would take that? I've had that happen to me before, Charlotte. You may not have been around long enough, but giving out free cookies. Somebody put a Craigslist ad with my business phone number on it and told them I was giving. So I don't know who you are, Charlotte, but I know what that's like. I know what that's like. A lot of phone calls, and like I've been there. I had after a while they stopped, and and I was very, very nice. I got more text messages than phone calls, and I wrote up an automatic reply, and then every time I got a text message from somebody wanting a dozen free cookies, I basically sent them the text message. I know it's boring. I'm sorry. Here, let me change it over to the Life Water. How's that? You like that better? I'm aware. I'm aware. I was upset when I didn't get my free cookie. All right, so listen, I haven't even spoken to her other than to open up DMs so that there can be a dialogue, and nothing. I really don't appreciate this, and certainly the shit else has happened since then. I'll do my best. I know that you all probably stirrers are not going to be happy if any of this ends up coming to an end, or at least a halt, so everybody can move on and agree to disagree and never be friends again. My informative scope and whatever, but I don't know why freedom's listen, people get defensive and they take things the wrong way. People took last night, sorry, as me taking Dree's side, and that is such bullshit. That's just a stupid, ignorant way to think. But that scope was not in support of Dree, not in any way, shape, or form. It was against people recording phone calls. I apologize for the people illegally without somebody's consent. It was against something. not for somebody. So that took it the wrong way, but that's not my problem. That wasn't my intention. And I made that very clear in my scope. I made it very, very clear.